Hi folks, Craig Locker at Automotive Recruiting and Training. Video blog number 9. Beatles fans might get that, nobody else will get it. Sales meetings. Glengarry Glen Ross, right? Coffees for closers, my watch costs more than your car. Second prize, steak knives. Maybe effective once, twice a year. Actually, if you talk to my trainers, I probably hold 3 or 4 of them a year. Similar to that, but what are your sales meetings like? When do you have them? What do they consist of? When I ran stores, I'm just going to tell you what we did. Now, when you hear this, you're going to say, wow, that's too much. You're in meetings all day. Well, you know, I think it's pretty important that everybody's on the same page. All the statistical data, what happened the day before, is brought to a management meeting early, every morning. Every morning all the managers are there. We do a save a deal meeting. We go over what happened the day before, what training needs to take place that day. Right? All the managers. Then a meeting with top level management with either the GM or the dealer principal. Here's where we're at. Here's the help that we need. Just 10 minutes touching base, letting them know what's happening. Then a sales meeting. 2 of them a day. 2 sales meetings a day? Are you crazy? Yeah. No, I'm not crazy. Shifts. 2 shifts. Why is it? And really, anybody can make a comment on these blogs. Tell me why, other than that's the way it's always been done, and I can work these guys 90 hours a week, it doesn't cost me any more money. Other than those ridiculous reasons, tell me why we're burning people out. Tell me why you can't have 2, 3 shifts in your dealership and work these people 42 to 45 hours a week. Why? Convince me. Tell me why. Because you can bet me one thing, and I've proven this out at dealership after dealership where we killed everybody in town, that at the peak hours, those salespeople are going to be there. You're not going to have traffic problems and coverage problems. You're just not going to have it. And you're going to have a sales staff that's motivated, that wants to work, that's encouraged, inspired, motivated, pumped, ready to be there instead of, oh man, I got to be here another zillion hours. These aren't beat-up meetings. These are training meetings. Why can't we take a specific situation that happened the day before, that happens a lot, or maybe just happens once a year, go ahead and role play that situation out. Have the salesperson that was involved in the situation play the customer, have another salesperson play the salesperson, and let's talk about it. They're not beat-up meetings. Let's train about it. You watch, with the exception of the Cleveland Browns, I'm a Browns fan, so you Browns fans will get this, but with the exception of the Cleveland Browns, what do they do during the game? They come over, they watch film, they go over plays that just happened. Meetings all week. These are professional athletes. What are we, if not professional? So why don't we act professional? Why don't we have professional training meetings every day? I'm not talking about donuts and bagels on Saturday and rah-rah and here's the bonuses and let's go get them. I'm not talking, those fines, got to be part of it. But man, let's train. Let's inspire. Let's mentor. Let's increase our business. Let's help those people. Green pea veteran alike, man, everybody can learn something. We got to have those meetings happen. You know, Craig, I run out of ideas. You run out of ideas? Well, I'll tell you what. Walk around your showroom for 3 hours a day. You'll have meeting material for a month. You know, it's all around you. You know, take notes. Next morning, you're prepared for a meeting. Have your managers compile statistical data that you need that you can go by, that you can measure the results. You know, you want to increase your business, you got to do things different. You know, if you leave for work every morning and you walk and take the same route to work every single morning, you stand under the same brick building at the exact same time every single morning, and a brick falls out of that building, hits you in the head, right? It's time to take a different route to work, guys. Right? So if what you're doing is not working, change it up. You got to meet. You've got to train. You've got to train. I don't care if you bring in one of my high-priced buddies or or us or whatever. Train, guys. There's books here. There's 2 years worth of training, right? Just make that stuff available to your salespeople. Help them be successful. You know, there's nothing worse than calling a salesman a moron because he screwed up a deal, and man, the reason he screwed it up is he doesn't know what he's doing because he hasn't been trained. Go over that situation. Use that as a building block so it doesn't happen again. Happens again and again, different story. But use those situations. You know, let's raise the level of what we do at a dealership. All right? See you on the next vlog. Thanks.